he's going to be our commentary, witty banter kind of guy. But this is a much requested video. Well, I say much requested, but it was much requested by one guy.
Still much requested nonetheless.
Yes. So this is going to be the opening
of the Marik
and showing of, yes, this is from Pegasus Fantasy Cards. This is Structure Deck Marik, Immortal Dark Soul. It's basically Marik's, most of Marik's cards from the anime, including a lot of anime exclusive effects and content that we didn't get in the TCG.
Right.
As you see on the back of the box, you got the Winged Dragon of Ra starting to emerge from the Sphere mode. You got the list of cards that it comes with. It says it comes with 38 commons, a super, an ultra, and a secret. The secret is the cover card usually. So we got a Revival Jam in the front.
Oh no.
And then we've got the like the gist of what the deck's all about on the back as well.
Oh yeah.
And then I really like the quality of work that PFC, Pegasus Fantasy Cards, puts into this stuff is just great. Like, I've been buying this stuff since like 2013, 2012, and so I've kind of seen it improve over the years, and it's gotten really good. This is the latest deck this is the latest deck I bought from him, and like compared from decks that I got in like 2014, 2013.
This is up there.
Yeah, this is way higher quality for sure. So anyway, let's open up the deck.
Let's see what we got.
Yep. So here we go. Kind of sits in this. See, like even up the quality on the packaging because they're like nice and tight in here now.
Oh yeah.
Deck still comes. The cover card still slips out with a little sliver cut into a sleeve. You just slide it out with your finger, pull it out.
There's Revival Jam.
And there's our secret rare Revival Jam. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can special summon it to their side of the field and face-up defense. Not once per turn, doesn't require life points, or for you to wait during your standby phase.
Oh no.
So yeah, Revival Jam, baby. You can imagine the possibilities with a card like this.
Oh, absolutely.
So we take the plastic casing off. We'll just have this up here, I guess. So the first cards are a few vanilla cards. We got Drillot. These were actually effect monsters in the TCG, but they're actually like vanillas. They were vanillas in the anime first.
So that's what we're going with here?
Yep. So we got Dralago,
Okay.
Dragato, which was a vanilla first. I believe our last one, or nope, we have a couple more normals. Lakunga, and then we have Lord Poison.
Oh dear.
Alright, now for our effect monsters, we have Boganian. During each of your opponent's end phases, they take 300 damage if this card's on the field.
Ooh.
Then we have Hell Poemer. This card is interesting. It can't be special summoned from the graveyard. If it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, while this card's in the grave, it activates its effect during at the end of each of your opponent's battle phases. Your opponent has to discard a random card while this thing is in your grave.
Ooh.
It's great.
Oh, God.
But the downside is that you actually have to summon it, and it has to be killed by battle.
Fair.
And it has to stay in your grave after that.
Yeah, that is true.
Holding Arms. We got Holding Arms here, which is basically a set of Millennium Handcuffs.
Okay.
While attacking, this card can't be destroyed by battle, and neither player takes any battle damage. So
Right.
it's kind of like a Time Lord. And the monster that this card attacked cannot attack for 3 turns, 3 of the opponent's turns. And this card also cannot attack or be destroyed until the end of the opponent's 3rd turn after this card was attacked. So it kind of freezes this card and the monster.
That battle?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It kind of freezes the two. And then we have
Legs.
Yep, Holding Legs is next. And when it's summoned, return all set cards on the field to the hand.
Hatred.
Now we have Lava Golem. Yeah.
Oh dear. Now
Yeah.
here's where things get interesting.
Can't be normal summoner set. It can only be it's the same effect as it was in the show, but it looks like the show effect it only did 700 damage, not 1,000.
That's weird.
which is interesting. Yeah, probably goes 4,000 life points. 1,000 was just too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 6,700. I also noticed there's a misprint on this particular card. There's no attribute, but it's a Fiend Fire.
Yeah.
I believe the actual type.
Yep, that's true.
Oh boy, Mechiora the Destructor. During the turn it's sent to the graveyard, you can activate as many traps as you like from your hand without setting them first.
Oh Lord, Mechiora. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Alright, then we'll have 3 copies of Plasma Eel. Use this with machine duplication. It can be destroyed by battle, and during either player's turn, it can equip to a face-up monster the opponent controls. The equipped monster cannot be tributed, and it loses 500 attack during each of the opponent's end phases.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, so you can get this out with Plasma Eel and be like equip, and then they're losing 1,500 on a big monster. They're losing 1,500 attack every end phase. or you can equip them to multiple monsters and so forth.
Yeah, that's pretty evil.
Yeah. Second copy of Revival Jam.
Of course.
Same as second verse, same as the first.
Yep.
Sacred Stone of Ojat. This is it can be normal summoned or set. It can only be special summoned from the hand when holding legs and holding arms are on the field.
Okay.
And while you control this card and those 2 other cards, your opponent cannot change the battle positions of monsters except by card effects.
Ooh.
It's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, especially if you don't want them going to defense or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we have Swallowtail Spike Lizard.
Okay.
So as long as this monster has remained on the field in defense position, increase your life points by 1,000 during each of your standby phases. It only has 700 defense, but 1,900 attacks. You're never using it for its effect.
Okay.
Vampiric Leech. This is a very interesting one. This card can attack on the first turn of the duel. It's only 500 attack.
Excuse me?
But it can still attack on the first turn of the duel, which is really weird.
Oh, okay.
Then during main phase 2, you can discard a card to change this card to defense mode.
Huh.
Yes, very strange.
Indeed.
Alright, now we're playing with the big boys. Slifer the Sky Dragon and the Winged Dragon of Ra, the only 2 god cards Marik ever had. He gave Slifer to strings, we all know the details.
Yep.
For some reason, in this particular deck, he printed them with their TCG effects. When we play with these decks, because of the way Marik's deck worked in the show and how it still works in these proxies, we're going to be playing these by their anime effects. So,
Alright.
yeah, which I know by heart. So, and I'm going to be the one piloting this deck in our duel video, again, which is going up against Legend of Hermos, Joy Wheeler. It's been a while since I dragged that deck out.
Time to bring up the A game.
Yeah, so Winged Dragon and Slifer.
Yeah.
Alright, now onto the spells. Card of Sanctity. Each player draws, so they have 6 in their hand. Enough said.
Good anime card.
Then we have Class System, which I believe is a pretty weird card. Activate only when a monster you control is selected as an attack target or by the effect of an opponent's monster. If the level of that monster is equal or less than the selected monster, negate the attacker effect. So basically, if you're trying to attack a higher level monster with an attack or an effect, you can stop the attack or the effect.
Interesting.
That's pretty weird.
But not bad.
Dark Spell Regeneration's pretty busted, though. Activate only when your opponent's monster declares an attack. Select 1 spell card from either player's graveyard and activate it. But afterwards, no matter which graveyard that card came from, it goes to your opponent's graveyard.
Okay. Great.
Pretty busted.
Yeah.
Dark Wall of Wind. Basically, this turn you take no damage from direct attacks. It's a quick play spell. Jam Breeding Machine in the anime. Once per turn, special summon a slime token in attack position to your side of the field. When you normal summon or flip summon a monster except slime tokens, destroy this card.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. But you keep the tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep the tokens.
It's really good.
That's pretty good.
So, hey, get tokens out for your god cards.
Yeah.
Machine Dupe. It's a little different in the anime. 500 or less attack, special summon 2 cards with the same name from your deck. It's actually a continuous spell in this. If the selected monster is increased above 500 while this card's on the field, you destroy the monsters that were summoned by this effect. It's very interesting. Actually, I like the one we got in the TCG better, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Reborn. I like bringing back the Winged Dragon of Ra. Polly, you use this to fuse a Reflect Slime with Revival Jam to make the Egyptian God Slime, the one extra deck card Marik has. Remove Trap. Oh, it's a quick play spell in this version. Select a face-up trap on the field and destroy it. It's just a weaker MST.
Yeah.
Or a Twister or whatever.
Yeah.
Spell of Pain. This card's really interesting. Activate only when an attack or card effect inflicts damage to you. Switch that damage to your opponent. Just immediately Magic Cylinder anything without targeting or...
I like that.
Surprise attack from beyond. This card is similar to another card I like to use, Mischief of the Time Goddess.
Oh no.
But it's very different. It's a little more restrictive than that.
Oh,
During the end phase of the turn, you activate this card. The end phase is also treated as a battle phase, where monsters that have summoned and already attacked this turn can attack again.
Still a Mischief of the Time Goddess nonetheless.
Yeah. Then we've got our Tribute Burial.
Okay.
Banish a monster card from each player's graveyard, and then normal summon or set a level 5 or higher from hand without tribute. I forgot. What was our super rare? Oh, the super rare was Jam Breeding Machine, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. The secret's Revival Jam.
So it makes sense.
Card of Last Will. Marik has some busted draw cards. When one of your monsters is destroyed by battle, draw until you have 5 cards in hand.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, pretty good. Jam Defender.
Yeah.
This is TCG Jam Defender dialed up to 11.
What?
Basically, when your opponent targets a monster on your side of the field for an attack, you can direct it to Revival Jam. If your opponent activates an effect that inflicts damage, you can destroy Revival Jam instead. If you control and negate, to stop it. And then if you would take battle damage, you can destroy Revival Jam to reduce the damage to 0.
What?
Yeah. So this plus Revival Jam equals infinite protection from life. Joyful Doom. This card is like, basically, if they steal your Ra with something, they don't get attack points from the tributes.
Oh, no.
Activate only when your opponent tributes on monsters for a tribute summon or special summon a monster. The total attack of the attributed monster is treated as 0, and you gain life points equal to the attack of those monsters.
What is that card called again?
Joyful Doom.
Oh, fitting.
Left Arm Offering. Another busted card. Send all cards in your hand to the graveyard. Add any spell from deck to hand.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's great. As a trap.
Oh.
Malevolent Catastrophe. Activate only when your monster declares an attack. Raigeki.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Meta Reflect Slime. This one's pretty weird.
Oh, yeah.
Activate only when your opponent's monster declares an attack, and you take battle damage to equal or more than half of your life points. After activation, special summon this card in defense position. It is treated as an effect monster, blah, 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 blah. The defense of this card becomes 3/4 of the attack of that monster that attacked. This card also takes on the appearance of that monster. This card cannot attack. It is still always treated as a trap.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Very different from the TCG version.
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare Mirror. When an opponent's monster attacks, discard a card from your hand to, what is it? Reflects the opponent, becomes the attack target. Basically, it's when your opponent attacks, discard 1, negate the attack, your opponent takes 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Rope of Life. Activate when one of your monsters is sent to the graveyard. Special summon it and increase the attack by 800. Doesn't say it has to go to the graveyard from the field.
Oh.
And then the last card in the main deck is Zombie's Jewel. Activate when a card is sent to your opponent's graveyard. Add that card to your hand, then your opponent draws a card.
Okay.
So, like, it can steal Monster Reborns. And the last card is Obelisk the Tormentor, Metal Reflect, Egyptian God Slime Guy. It's Meta Reflect Slime plus Revival Jam. This card name is treated as a Revival Jam while on the field. This card's attack and defense become equal to the defense of the Metal Reflex Slime, the defense it had.
Yeah.
If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can special summon it to their side of the field in defense position. It's just a strong. It's kind of it's Revival Jam with more attack, essentially.
Okay.
which, as if that was necessary.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll be getting dueling with this real soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual plugs. Thanks for watching. Pegasus Fantasy Cards, keep up the amazing work. And I will be reviewing something else from you very soon. See y'all next time.
Bye-bye.